So I looked over, and he just happened to be looking at me. I don't think he nodded at me. It was a nothing, but I walked over to him, and I knew I'd be okay. I always thought like I was too young and innocent for him, because to my mind he was a man of the world. He was 6 years older than me. I was so proud of that. I really was so proud of him. And pride is a sin. But by golly, if it is, I'll be in hell. We had a house inside in town. It was lovely and snug. When he showed it to me the first day, the roof was gone. But that didn't bother us. We moved in, just the two of us. And then I had Michelle, Michael and Ronan. Now at that stage it was getting a bit crowded because we had 3 bedrooms and made a tiny place at the back. You know, it was very tiny. While we lived in there, we were on the side of the street. Now, that's 50 years ago. There was very little traffic. You couldn't live there now. One night he woke up and he called me and he said he had an idea, and he said now he could have been thinking of this for a few years, that he wanted to buy a site, that he knew exactly where he wanted to go. So the house is on the halfway line of the hurling field. He won all these medals hurling. I have a bracelet made, and that was in 1962. When I had that, I wore that bracelet the day I got married. He wouldn't be as touchy-feely as I was, but I loved holding his hand. And for somebody who worked so hard, his hands were completely soft. He was the making of me, and I was of him, I think. I'd often joke with him, and I'd say his brain would do the two of us, and the one heart, you know. He never got into moods, but I'd always know when things weren't sitting with him, you know, and he'd know it with me as well. It was my life, really, from the time I was 18 years of age. And I'm 80 now. That's nearly 2 or 3 lifetimes. I'm finding it very hard to be good, and I can be a bitch at times. I know it, as my family will tell me. But my mother had a song. The name of the song was One Kind Word. And that's all you need, just to be kind. Mike was much nicer than me. On the Tuesday, I was right beside the bed, and I thought to myself, if I got in there now, I could fit beside him. And that's what I did. I kind of got up, and I put one hand, we'll say, under his pillow or under the shoulder, and I put my other arm around him. Then I lay in the bed, I don't know for how long. And I came home that night, and it was completely at peace. And I can see him, and I hope a day will never come that I won't be able to picture his face. If I could live my whole life over again, I'd still pick you. Or I would hope that you would pick me. And I love you as much now as I did then. Now, I have been very lucky and have a lot to be thankful for. I have a big, big empty space in my life. But I'll try and fill it and I'll keep going.